Hi there folks, and welcome back to another one-stop trivia short round. My name is Sean, I will be your trivia host as usual. If you have any comments, any feedback, please feel free to leave them down below. Got any comments or any suggestions for a round that you'd like to see, let us know. Okay, so today's trivia round, what's it going to be all about? Well, these are our short rounds named after short round from Indiana Jones. So our round today is Indiana Jones. I'm surprised it took me this long to get round to it, to be honest. Okay, so question number one, here we go. Where did Indiana get the name Indiana from? Hopefully a nice easy one to start with. Okay, so where did Indiana get the name Indiana from? This is something that we learned in The Last Crusade, it was. So the third of the movies. Where did Indiana get the name Indiana from? Because that is not what he was born. It's not the name he was born with. Okay. So on that note, what is Indiana Jones's real name? Okay. What is Indiana Jones' real name? Again, something we found out in The Last Crusade. Okay, question number 3. Who played the young Indiana Jones in The Last Crusade? Obviously at the beginning of the movie there was a sort of flashback scene showing how he got interested in the archaeology and whatnot. Yeah, so who played young Indiana Jones in The Last Crusade? Okay, I hope you got that. Question number 4 even. What was the name of the French archaeologist who was Indiana's nemesis in Raiders of the Lost Ark? Okay, so working alongside the Nazis in Raiders of the Lost Ark, there was a French archaeologist. What was that archaeologist's name? Okay, question number 5. What was the name of the city where the Ark of the Covenant was found? So again, Raiders of the Lost Ark for this one. Yep, what was the name of the city where the Ark of the Covenant was found? I tell you what, if you can get this one, very well done. I would not have got it. Okay, moving on, question number 6. Which actor, who also appeared in the Lord of the Rings movies, plays Salah? Okay, so which actor who also appeared in the Lord of the Rings movies played Salah? Okay, obviously not Mo Salah, who plays for Liverpool. I'm fairly sure that would have been quite evident, so really didn't need to say that. Okay, question number 7. Here we go. In which country was Marion Ravenwood's bar at the beginning of Raiders of the Lost Ark? Just realised I spelled Ark wrong in that one. Really need to get my spell checks done properly here. So, in which country was Marion Ravenwood's bar at the beginning of Raiders of the Lost Ark? Okay, question number 8. Who directed the Indiana Jones movies? Okay, so one director for all of them. Who was the director? Obviously done quite a lot of movies. A lot of quite big movies there. But who directed the Indiana Jones movies? Okay, question number 9. What reason does Marcus Brody give for turning down a drink of water in Iskenderun? It's one of my favourite lines, I think, in any of the movies. So what reason does Marcus Brody give for turning down a drink of water in Iskenderun? Okay. Fairly sure that was Last Crusade as well. And question number 10, here we go, last question. What are the 3 tests to get to the Grail in the Last Crusade? Okay, so obviously once they got to the site, the location of the Grail, they had to go through 3 tests, and many people had failed before. What were the names of the 3 tests? Okay, give you a few seconds on that one. Okay, so if you need any more time, just pause the video, take all the time you need, it's just for fun. Obviously nothing up for stakes, and apart from bragging rights if you're playing against somebody else. We'll go over the answers in just a moment. First of all, before I do that, I'll give my usual little spiel. In the top left, you'll see a URL, kidsneededucation.org. That is for a charity here in Phnom Penh in Cambodia. It provides the only free primary school in the city. Most schools here or all schools here are fee paying of some kind or other, and a lot of people just can't afford to send their children to school. So the kidsneededucation.org, they provide this free school where basically everything is provided for the kids up to and including uniforms and books. So it allows them to get an education that they maybe otherwise wouldn't get, and helps them get out of poverty. Obviously a very good cause. If you are able to make any kind of donation, it's very much appreciated, even if it's just $1 or £1. It all goes a long way in helping these children. So yeah, if you're able to do that, make a donation via the website. Very much appreciated. The other URL that you'll see there is onestoptrivia.com. That is the website for One Stop Trivia. You'll find all of our old quizzes there. Check it out. Maybe find some more quizzes that you'll enjoy. We're also on Facebook at facebook.com/onestoptrivia, and on YouTube on the channel that I expect you are watching us on right now. Please give us a like and a subscribe. All goes a long way. It really helps if you can do that. So please give us a like and give us a subscribe. Subscribe will keep you up to date on videos as they come out. Usually doing about one quiz a day at the moment, short rounds for 6 days, and then the big Sunday quiz. Okay, so on to the answers. Here we go. So question number 1: where did Indiana get the name Indiana from? It was the name of the family dog. Okay, as his father revealed, Indiana was the name of their dog. Question 2: what is Indiana Jones' real name? Well, his real name is Henry Jones Jr. His father, played by Sean Connery, was Henry Jones Sr. Question number 3: who played the young Indiana Jones in The Last Crusade? That was River Phoenix. Okay, River Phoenix. Question number 4: what was the name of the French archaeologist who was Indiana's nemesis in Raiders of the Lost Ark? Well, that was Belloc. Belloc. Question number 5: what is the name of the city where the Ark of the Covenant was found? Well, it was found in Tanis. Tanis. Right now I couldn't tell you off the top of my head where Tanis is, or even if it's a real place, but it was found in Tanis. Question number 6: which actor who also appeared in the Lord of the Rings movies played Salah? That was John Rhys Davies. Now, in the Lord of the Rings movies he played Gimli the Dwarf. Okay, question number 7: in which country was Marion Ravenwood's bar at the beginning of Raiders of the Lost Ark? Well, Marion Ravenwood's bar was in Nepal. There were lots of drinking competitions going on that she tended to win. Okay, question number 8: who directed the Indiana Jones movies? Well, that was the legendary Steven Spielberg. Directed all of them. Question number 9: what reason does Marcus Brody give for turning down a drink of water in Iskenderun? He says he doesn't want water because fish make love in it. Brilliant line. Fish make love in it, doesn't want to drink it. And question number 10: what are the 3 tests to get to the Grail in the Last Crusade? Well, they are the Breath of God, the Word of God, and the Path of God. Obviously, Breath of God is when he has to, the breeze comes through and he has to duck to avoid the big spinning saws. The Word of God is when he has to spell out the name of God in the stones so he doesn't fall through the trap. And the Path of God is when he has to take the leap of faith over the gorge. Okay, so let us know how you did in the comments. Pop your score in there. Be interested to see how you did. So that is the end of the quiz. Thank you very much for taking part. Please give us a like, a follow, a share, a subscribe on social media to be kept up to date on our new content as it's put out. Okay, so thank you very much, and until the next quiz, goodbye.